Hello everyone, this is Johanna. I am a forager and a gardener, and this is my first studio vlog on this channel because I recently got a studio very close to my favourite kind of foraging and working areas, where I like to weave daffodil cordage by the water and forage for weavables and edibles. Spring is well on its way here, and although it's still quite cold, you can find the first spring greens popping up everywhere in abundance actually. So this is meadowsweet. It's one of my favourite plants, and these are the first leaves that I found this year. They smell really good. This plant loves to grow near water, and it contains salicylic acid, which I guess works as aspirin does. So this plant is supposed to be good for headaches, but also stomach acid, and generally like joint pains, I think. But yeah, I like to drink this as a tea, so I will just make a tea out of this. I recently went to the beach and collected lots of shells with little holes in them, and I really wanted to make a mobile with these shells and things I collected. My space is still quite empty, or like I've not quite settled in and it's a bit of a mess, but we'll just work with what I have. And yeah, one day I hopefully can give you a little tour of my studio when I'm a bit more settled. But it's been a really nice space to have, to come back to, and like to dry the things I collect, and to be able to go to an indoor space, you know, make myself a cup of tea if it's like quite cold out and I want to do some weaving or working indoors. And obviously it's also a great storage space. I've been working on some really exciting projects that I would love to share with you soon. Hopefully in the next studio vlog I will talk a little bit about something that I recently got funding for, and yeah, it's got to do with witchcraft and mushrooms, so I hope you're excited. I'm super excited. I really like the balancing of making a mobile and making one with two branches instead of one. It's a bit of a challenge, but I just love how everything in this structure is interconnected, and it's just like that in all our ecologies, you know, in all of life. Like everything affects everything, and like nothing can thrive alone. And I think just like the delicate balancing of these little shells, like every single time you add one, it affects the whole system, and I love that. I love this kind of representation of interconnectedness, and like you get to play with it and kind of work with that. it's quite nice to just put string on the different shells and then tie them, and I think I would have liked to have used a bit thinner string, but I only had this and I was like, I really want to do this, so oh well. It's quite a nice meditative thing to do, I'd say. So yeah, if you find any cool like hagstones or anything with holes in it, I guess really works, but it doesn't even have to have a hole in it. You can do it with other string and then kind of tie the string around like little rocks you found or snail shells or whatnot. It also just looks really lovely and feels quite stimmy for me to look at, and like they're nice to have in your house and to kind of look at because they always have some sort of movement, and yeah. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed a little insight into my studio and work, and yeah, I hope to see you again soon. All the best.